So today we are going to be talking about makerspaces and how we can incorporate them into classroom and classroom experiences. Um, what is a makerspace? A makerspace is a creative space for students to share their ideas and creativity. Students are able to come up with amazing ideas and see them come to life. They are able to create their own sort of little world, kind of like, for example, like a 3D printer might make. They come up with the idea and then it is executed. Um, there's some things that you need to think about when you're going to start your makerspace for your school. What is your goal of the space? What do you want the students to work on? Is it going to be kind of a free for all where they are allowed to work on these types of things, or does it need to be based upon a specific topic so that they have a value for a specific lesson plan or a part of the curriculum? And then what will you need? There's lots of resources that you're going to need to be able to create to make these things happen. These are both really important things to think about before you begin. Helping students know what makerspaces are is also super important because I think students tend to not really always understand what they are before you begin. You need to give them a little bit of inspiration so they are going to be able to understand examples and start with new ideas to get the ball rolling, to get the space started. They're not going to understand exactly what they're going to be doing right away. However, once you have begun the space, ideas tend to start to flow. Students get excited and they know exactly what to expect. They know what they can be working on and what the outcome is going to be. This is when the space becomes more advanced and provides more knowledge and experience. Supplies is a huge part of these types of spaces. Supplies need to come from somewhere. Teachers should start to collect supplies before the school year begins. Some schools also ask for donations to make this possible throughout the summer or the school year before. Low budget school districts, this is going to be a lot more difficult for them. Low budget schools need to purchase a lot of extra materials, which they may not have in the budget. Low budget schools will need to be able to raise extra money ahead of time to make this successful. Upcycling has also been a largely successful portion to help this out. Overall, the end product of makerspaces is largely important because the students are then able to see their work and understand real world examples. I think this is something that is definitely greatly lacked in a lot of schools now. We need to allow the students to understand real world applications. The end product of these examples are so useful and will allow students to learn in a different way because so many students don't register with the typical reading and writing that's done sitting down at a desk, so this will give them an opportunity to learn in a way that they resonate with as well. I think makerspaces will in some way make their way into schools all over America just because of how useful they really are. And these are my resources.